9 Things Smart Men Should Not Do with Women. Stoicism, Modern Stoic. Welcome back, fellow Stoic warriors. Today we're diving deep into a topic that hits close to home for many: the dynamics between men and women in relationships. Stoicism isn't just about staying calm in the face of adversity. It also offers invaluable wisdom for navigating love and attraction. In this video, we'll uncover 9 critical things smart men should avoid doing in relationships, all through the lens of Stoic philosophy. Before we begin, remember, true love is not about possession, it's about appreciation. This quote serves as a powerful reminder that love, in its purest form, is grounded in respect and understanding, not control. If you're ready to unlock the Stoic principles that will transform the way you approach relationships and bring peace of mind to your love life, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Now, let's embark on this transformative journey together. Let's take a look at the first of these 9 principles. What should smart men never do in their relationships? Stay tuned. 1. Guard your past. When navigating relationships, especially with women, there are key principles from Stoicism that can guide you toward emotional clarity and healthy boundaries. One crucial piece of wisdom is the importance of guarding your past. Every man has his story, with triumphs and struggles, joys and pain. However, it's vital to recognize that not every detail of your past should be shared, especially the challenging aspects that define your resilience. As Friedrich Nietzsche wisely said, old ideas may come back to challenge us, and the same applies to your past. Revealing too much can open the door for unnecessary judgment, manipulation, or emotional vulnerability. And while honesty is valuable, wisdom lies in knowing which parts of your history are for you and which should remain private. Guarding your past doesn't mean hiding it or pretending it didn't shape you. Rather, it means protecting your inner strength and maintaining control over what others know about you. Relationships should be built on mutual respect, not the exposure of your deepest wounds. It's essential to share only what fosters growth and understanding, and to keep the more personal, formative experiences safeguarded as a part of your identity, not for anyone else's judgment or exploitation. In modern relationships, many men make the mistake of thinking they need to share everything to establish intimacy or build trust. But in reality, oversharing can cause harm, leaving you feeling vulnerable or misunderstood. Think of it this way: your life's story is yours to tell, not to be laid bare for scrutiny. Keep the parts that make you resilient, the moments where you've overcome hardship, private, as they form the core of who you are. There's no need to expose every scar. Some are meant to remain personal, serving as the foundation for your growth and strength, not as emotional currency for others. It's not about being secretive, but about protecting your emotional well-being and ensuring that you aren't leaving yourself open to exploitation. 2. Face the fear of being alone. In life, many men fear being alone, but this fear can lead to decisions that are not aligned with their true desires and well-being. As Aristotle wisely said, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Understanding who you are and being comfortable in your own company is key to personal growth and happiness. It is only through solitude that you can truly discover your own strengths and weaknesses. The Stoics emphasize the importance of self-reliance and emotional resilience. The fear of loneliness often drives men into relationships that don't serve them, choosing companionship for the sake of comfort rather than genuine connection. This mindset can create unhealthy patterns where the individual's sense of self-worth is tied to being with someone else, which is not the ideal approach. By embracing solitude, you develop the strength to make choices based on what adds value to your life, rather than out of fear of being alone. In modern life, many men fall into the trap of thinking they need to constantly be surrounded by others or in a relationship to feel complete. This is a dangerous mindset, as it undermines your ability to build inner strength and resilience. Solitude should not be feared, but celebrated as a time for self-reflection, growth, and understanding. Take the time to appreciate your own company and become your own source of happiness. When you finally choose to be with someone, let it be because they bring something meaningful to your life, not because you feel empty without them. Relationships should enhance your life, not fill a void. By learning to stand strong on your own, you become more attractive to others and develop relationships that are founded on mutual respect and genuine connection. Let go of the fear of solitude, for in doing so, you will discover the true value of meaningful relationships grounded in wisdom and self-assurance. If you believe in embracing solitude for strength, drop a comment right now. I stand strong in my own company. Like this video, subscribe for more unshakable wisdom and remind yourself daily. True power lies in knowing who you are. 3. Manage your time wisely. Seneca once wisely stated, "It is not that our lives are short, but that we waste too much of it." This timeless piece of Stoic wisdom resonates deeply, particularly in relationships. Gentlemen, it's essential to recognize that your time is one of your most valuable assets, and it is yours to command. Stop allowing others to dictate how you spend it. Stop giving away your most precious resource without consideration of its worth. Time is something you can never get back once it's gone. Are you spending your time on someone who truly appreciates it? Or are you investing in distractions that will only leave you empty? In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to be swept away by the rush of external demands, especially when you're trying to impress or please others. But the smart man understands that personal growth and happiness come from within. Do not let the chase for external validation lead you down a path where your time and energy are spent on things and people who won't enrich your life. Time spent mindlessly trying to win someone's affection or approval will only leave you with regret. Instead, focus on activities that help you grow, learn, and become a better version of yourself. Whether it's honing a skill, nurturing your passions, or deepening your spiritual connection, these things will serve you far better in the long run than squandering your hours trying to impress someone who does not value your time. The principle of wise time management isn't just about cutting out distractions, it's about intentional living. Are you creating the life you want to lead? Or are you just drifting along, hoping that someone else will provide the happiness and meaning you seek? It's time to take control of your life. Prioritize those things that fuel your soul, build your character, and contribute to your well-being. Recognize that your time is finite. And the sooner you understand this, the sooner you will begin to protect it fiercely. Remember this: time is the most valuable thing a man can spend. Theophrastus. Time is a tool. Use it wisely, and it will work in your favor. Time spent building yourself up is never wasted. Time spent on self-improvement, forging stronger relationships with those who genuinely support you, and engaging in purposeful activities will never leave you feeling empty. So when it comes to relationships, ask yourself, is this person worthy of your time? Does this relationship bring you growth and happiness, or is it draining you, leaving you feeling depleted and unfulfilled? Smart men understand the concept of balance. They know when to pour their energy into relationships that matter and when to walk away from those that do not serve their higher purpose. It's about knowing your worth and not tolerating situations that chip away at your value. The time you give is the most precious gift you can offer, so ensure it is spent wisely. This is the foundation of Stoic living. The understanding that we are in full control of our actions and how we spend our time. Make it count. Be intentional. And remember, your time is yours, not theirs. take it back. Spend it on things that uplift you, that add to your life, and that will make you proud when you look back. So what will you choose today? Will you continue to allow others to drain your time, or will you reclaim it and use it to enrich your life? The choice is yours. Don't waste it. If you're ready to take control of your time and start living intentionally, drop a comment below. I reclaim my time and invest in myself. Like this video, subscribe for more wisdom, and remember, your time is your most valuable asset. Protect it. 4. Celebrate your achievements. Smart men understand that true confidence comes from within, and it is crucial to celebrate your own achievements rather than seeking validation from others. Epictetus, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, teaches us that we must not only refrain from seeking constant admiration, but also learn to admire ourselves. This lesson is powerful for men navigating their relationships and careers. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to become consumed with external approval, trying to please everyone around you. But the Stoic wisdom reminds us that self-admiration is just as important. Recognizing and celebrating your victories, no matter how small, strengthens your sense of self-worth and lays a foundation for personal growth. Too often, men focus so heavily on the opinions and expectations of others that they fail to appreciate their own progress. This tendency can lead to burnout and dissatisfaction. The truth is, your achievements matter, and celebrating them fosters greater confidence and motivation to move forward. Think of it this way: if you never acknowledge your progress, how can you expect others to do so? Celebrating your wins, no matter how insignificant they may seem, serves as a powerful reminder that you're on the right path, steadily moving forward. Whether it's a promotion, overcoming a challenge, or even simply mastering a skill, take a moment to appreciate how far you've come. This is not about arrogance, but about maintaining the self-assurance that you are capable and worthy of success. Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on what we can control, and one thing within our control is how we view ourselves. By acknowledging and celebrating our progress, we lay the groundwork for a life of fulfillment, confidence, and resilience. As Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Do what you can with what you have, where you are." Take pride in every step of your journey. I encourage you to reflect on your recent achievements, big or small, and share them in the comments below. What victories have you celebrated, and how have they shaped your journey toward greater success and self-confidence? 5. Safeguard your mental health. Gentlemen, protecting your mental health is as crucial as safeguarding your physical well-being. In the realm of relationships, many men unknowingly make the mistake of compromising their own mental peace to accommodate others, often believing it to be an act of love or sacrifice. But here's a powerful truth. Hurting your mental health for someone else is like burning your house down to keep them warm. It's not only harmful, but it's also entirely senseless. Your happiness, stability, and peace of mind are precious treasures that should never be surrendered on the altar of someone else's needs or demands. We live in a world where external pressures are relentless: work, relationships, societal expectations, and it's easy to lose sight of the most important thing, your well-being. By sacrificing your peace, you're not helping anyone, you're only weakening yourself. Now let's delve deeper into why this is so vital. Your mental health is the foundation of everything you do. It influences your decisions, your actions, and how you interact with the world. When you allow others, whether it's a partner, a family member, or even societal expectations, to dictate your happiness, you are relinquishing control of your life. Your happiness is not a commodity to be traded away. It's not something that can be bartered for approval, love, or validation. It's a non-negotiable aspect of your being that should always be prioritized. The Stoic wisdom on this subject couldn't be clearer. As Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When you allow external factors to destabilize your mental state, you disrupt the very core of your existence. You're letting external forces control something that should only be in your hands. In modern life, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by others' expectations, but the Stoic perspective encourages us to cultivate a mindset where we stand firm in our inner peace. This means creating boundaries that preserve your mental health, saying no when necessary, and not sacrificing your peace for the comfort of others. So, take charge of your mind today. Don't let anyone rob you of your joy. Protect your peace with the same intensity that you would defend any other valuable asset. Strengthen your mental toughness, and build the resilience to navigate the challenges that life throws at you without losing your sense of self. Your mental health should never be compromised for anyone or anything. When you safeguard it, you create a life of fulfillment, clarity, and true strength, something no one can take away from you. And if you find today's content very interesting, please give me a word of encouragement by commenting "very interesting" in the comments section. That is a huge motivation for us. Thank you. 6. Be true to yourself. Albert Chu's wisdom about not worrying too much about what others think resonates deeply with Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes living authentically. Often, we find ourselves saying yes to things that don't align with our true desires, all in an attempt to please others. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's a form of self-sabotage. Saying yes to things you dislike is like putting on a suffocating mask, one that hides your true self and leaves you trapped in someone else's narrative. The Stoic approach to this is simple. Know who you are and stand firm in that knowledge. Don't let the approval of others shape your decisions. It's easy to become lost in the noise of external expectations, but real strength lies in honoring your authentic self. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This means that by choosing to live true to yourself, you are consciously curating a life of integrity and peace. The Stoics teach us that we cannot control what others think or do, but we have absolute power over our own thoughts, actions, and decisions. It's crucial to recognize that you are the main character in your own life, not a side character in someone else's story. When you embrace this, your actions will become more intentional and your relationships will become more genuine. You'll find a sense of freedom in saying no to what doesn't serve you, and you'll feel empowered to say yes to what aligns with your values. Remember that this doesn't mean you should reject others' input altogether. Instead, evaluate it through the lens of your own truth. The world will always try to pull you in different directions, but your foundation should be unwavering. Practice self-awareness daily, and don't let anyone define your path but you. 7. Don't sacrifice your path for others. In the words of the great philosopher Seneca, "Trying to be in too many places means you're really nowhere." This timeless wisdom rings especially true when we consider how easily we can lose ourselves by altering our life's course to fit someone else's vision. Imagine trying to wear shoes that are too tight, uncomfortable, painful, and ultimately unnecessary. That's what it feels like when you sacrifice your path to align with someone else's expectations. You may think you're making progress, but in reality, you're walking away from your true purpose, losing sight of your own dreams, and forsaking your unique identity. Men of wisdom understand that compromising your authenticity for the sake of another person's desires is not only unwise, it's also detrimental to your growth. Your life is meant to reflect who you truly are, not who others think you should be. The key to success, fulfillment, and peace lies in walking your own path, confident in the knowledge that every step you take is true to your own purpose. As you stand firm in your own convictions, remember that embracing your uniqueness is not a sign of arrogance, but a declaration of self-respect. So the next time you're faced with pressure to conform, think of Seneca's words and remind yourself that your journey is yours alone. Don't allow anyone to make you feel like you have to wear shoes that don't fit. Your life, your path, your success are all waiting for you to embrace them fully, without compromise. If you found this message powerful, don't hesitate to like, comment, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more unshakable wisdom. Remember this: your path is yours alone. Stay true to it, no matter what. Comment below to affirm, I walk my own path, free from compromise. 8. Prioritize relationships with friends and family. Plato's analogy of people being like soil that can either help you grow or impede your growth emphasizes the importance of maintaining connections with friends and family. Too many men make the grave mistake of sacrificing genuine bonds with family and friends for the approval of someone new. This is not only a misstep, but a dangerous game to play. You see, while you may feel momentary satisfaction from new relationships or the fleeting attention of others, the long-term security, wisdom, and strength come from the people who've been by your side through thick and thin. These are the individuals who understand your journey, your struggles, and your triumphs. They are your unwavering support system, the solid ground beneath you when the world around you shakes. So why risk severing ties with the very people who've helped you grow, simply to chase after the illusion of perfection or approval from someone who may not even remain in your life? No, it's time to prioritize the relationships that have stood the test of time. Friendships and family members are not obstacles. They are the lifeblood of your emotional and psychological well-being. Realize that in a world full of distractions and temptations, the people who truly care about you are worth more than gold. Then let this be a wake-up call. Don't let your pursuit of external approval lead you to neglect the most valuable people in your life. Reconnect with those who have stood by you, who have been instrumental in your growth. Cherish them, for they are the ones who've seen you at your best and worst, and yet they choose to remain. These relationships provide you with the grounding you need to succeed and thrive, without the fear of being let down by others who may come and go. As you continue on your journey, remember, the quality of your relationships determines the quality of your life. So, don't allow the noise of external validation to drown out the love and support that's been there all along. Prioritize your loved ones, your friends, your family, and watch how they help you grow into the person you were always meant to become. Now, I want you to take action. Go ahead, leave a comment below, and tell us one relationship you're going to nurture more today. Share this wisdom with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more empowering content. Your support system is waiting. 9. Avoid obsessive devotion. Wise men, particularly those who follow the teachings of Stoic philosophy, know that the foundation of a fulfilled life is built upon a strong sense of self-worth and personal balance. Marcus Aurelius, one of history's greatest Stoic minds, warned against falling into the trap of obsessive devotion to others, recognizing the deep damage it can cause to one's inner peace and autonomy. Becoming overly fixated on another person can create a kind of mental orbit, much like a satellite locked in a perpetual loop. The more you center your world around someone else, the further you drift from your true purpose, your individual dreams, and your unique identity. Just as a satellite endlessly revolves around its source, you begin to lose sight of your own potential, making the other person's wishes and desires the governing force of your life. Such an approach to relationships, where you place another's needs above your own, will gradually erode your sense of self. Your dreams, your values, and your goals all begin to fade into the background, overshadowed by your obsessive focus on someone else. You begin to prioritize their approval, their happiness, and their satisfaction over your own, which eventually leads to self-neglect. It is important to understand that obsessive devotion is not a mark of strength, but a sign of vulnerability. It reveals a lack of internal strength, and it prevents you from fully engaging in your own life as the lead character of your story. Reclaiming control over your own life starts with a conscious decision to stop living as a shadow of someone else. It requires you to recognize that you, and only you, are the true center of your world. Just as the sun is the source of light for everything in its orbit, you must realize that you are the primary source of energy in your own life. The moment you stop orbiting around someone else's world and begin to reclaim your inner power, you'll find that your goals, your happiness, and your self-worth become more defined and stronger. Living your life in the shadow of another person means surrendering your autonomy. You are not meant to play a secondary role in someone else's story. Your narrative should be yours to craft, to shape, and to live out in full. You were born to be the star of your own journey, not a mere supporting character to someone else's plot. And in doing so, you will not only reclaim your emotional well-being, but enhance the very relationships you seek to nurture. Relationships are most successful when both parties are strong, independent, and empowered individuals who support and complement each other rather than one person diminishing themselves to serve the needs of the other. It's crucial to maintain perspective. Your life is not a backdrop for someone else's story. Your unique journey deserves to be lived on your own terms, and only by recognizing this will you ever truly be able to lead a life of fulfillment. Fixating on someone else's path can be destructive. It can turn your potential into a fleeting shadow. The key is to prioritize your own growth, values, and ambitions. Once you embrace the fact that your identity is separate and distinct, you can begin to build a life that is full of purpose, satisfaction, and inner peace. Now pause and reflect. Are you allowing someone else to define your worth? Are you living according to your own values, or are you placing someone else's desires before your own? Take a step back, regain your inner strength, and remember, you are the sun of your own universe. Share your thoughts below, and let's discuss how we can all retain our personal power while building healthy, balanced relationships. Thank you so much for joining us today on this insightful journey into the realm of Stoicism and its profound application to relationships. Throughout this video, we've explored some of the crucial mistakes smart men should avoid in their relationships with women, all through the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. But remember, Stoicism isn't just about following rigid rules. It's about fostering a mindset that helps us become better individuals, capable of facing life's challenges with patience, wisdom, and strength. The heart of Stoicism lies in cultivating virtues like self-control, respect, and empathy. When we embrace these principles, we not only enhance our personal growth, but also deepen the quality of the relationships we build. As we discussed today, the key is to focus on understanding, maintaining emotional resilience, and avoiding actions that undermine your integrity. By applying these insights, you can transform the way you approach relationships, ensuring they are built on a foundation of respect, mindfulness, and mutual growth. And so take this wisdom with you as you navigate your relationships, both with women and in all aspects of your life. Remember, it's not about perfection, but consistent growth. Avoid the common traps. Be the Stoic man who stands firm in his virtues, and watch how it impacts your connections and your life in ways that are both profound and meaningful. If this video has resonated with you, and you want more content that blends ancient wisdom with modern life, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with others, and subscribe to our channel. We're here to continue this journey of learning together, so leave your thoughts and any questions you have in the comments below. I love reading and engaging with you all. Until next time, stay wise, stay stoic, and keep striving towards a life of purpose, peace, and deeper, more fulfilling relationships.